For an Xbox customer, the thing I want you to know is this is about delivering great exclusive games for you that ship on platforms where Game Pass exists.
What's good, YouTube? It's your host, S.H.I.N.O the Prince, and you are now watching MVP Magazine. And it's 2024. You probably know the drill by now. If you can leave a like and a little subscription, it'd be appreciated. Let's go. Now, with all the speculation circulating on the internet about the rumors of Microsoft making Xbox exclusive games multi-platform, Phil Spencer has decided to come out himself, the man, the myth, and give some little light on what's going on.
It'd be crazy when we self-inflicted wounds of kind of putting things out there of communication that's confusing or misleading about what the actual end product is going to be.
Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bear your fate.
Now, with all the rumors circulating about doom and gloom for the Xbox brand, you know, the end of Xbox consoles, Xbox exclusives going to other consoles, you'd think Phil Spencer would come out and give a clear, concise statement about the state of the brand.
Who let this man cook?
Now, usually Phil Spencer and Microsoft in general are very good at correcting rumors or any speculation that is false. When Microsoft Xbox CFO Tim Stewart came out before and mentioned something about a strategy concerning PlayStation and Nintendo, Phil Spencer was quick to come out and shoot down Game Pass coming to any rival platforms. So this kind of vague, not straight to the point messaging is kind of telling for what's going to happen with Xbox. Especially if you take into consideration what both Phil Spencer and Tim Stewart said before and what's happening now. Phil Spencer said that Game Pass won't be coming to other consoles, but he didn't say anything about the games themselves.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
So currently it looks like Microsoft could be revisiting the whole taking their games and experiences to other platforms, like what Tim Stewart mentioned earlier last year.
We're not in the business of out-consoling Sony or out-consoling Nintendo.
Oh yeah, totally forgot he said that too.
And I see it out there. I see commentary that if you just build great games, everything would turn around. It's just not true that if we go off and build great games, all of a sudden you're going to see console share shift in some dramatic way.
What?
Now, when you look at how everything is turning out, especially the fact that Phil Spencer mentioned a business meeting and a new strategy and vision for Xbox, maybe what Tim Stewart said before could be the future of Xbox. And maybe a new console would be something more like a digital set-top streaming box, which can also receive cloud functions. We already know that Microsoft are really big on software and digital future. So hey, maybe exiting the whole straight up traditional console hardware manufacturing race would actually be a step in the right direction. Because as I said before, them going multi-platform would be good for the Xbox brand, but definitely not for a standalone console. Now, as far as consoles and fanboys are concerned, I just think this whole thing is funny. The Twitter meltdowns obviously have been hilarious. But it's just the fact that everything Microsoft has been saying, which the fanboys has parroted, like exclusives are bad, is just coming back to bite them in their butt. They spent this whole time saying exclusives are bad, gamers should be sharing their games, Sony should share their games, and now Microsoft have to share their games. Now, even though things kind of look dark for the Xbox brand, there is still a possibility of a bright future. Now, obviously, if they release their big games on other platforms, they're gonna make a ton of money. But they actually get to save money on not putting out hardware as we know it. Now, this doesn't mean that Xbox hardware will go away altogether. We know that Microsoft have already been looking into all digital solutions for the whole console thing, and we know that they're big on streaming, and they have already got a huge infrastructure set up. They've got huge cloud infrastructures like Azure that are just ready to go. So a set-top box like an Xbox Azure with a controller that we all recognize, it'd be cheap for them to put out. It could stream all the Xbox games and we could get Game Pass, and that could actually work. That would make a lot more sense than them putting out, you know, another console with all these specs, having to pour all this money into R&D if they're not going to get back the return. I could honestly see this as a win-win situation. What do you guys think? Let me know. Holler at your boy. Sayonara.